Hello everyone, welcome back and come fly with me to Canada on my own. So as you can see now, we are on the National Express coach heading over to Heathrow Terminal 5. This bus is actually set for Gatwick, which is where it terminates, but it also passes by Heathrow Central and Heathrow Terminal 5. It's got a nice tray table and just what the hell is that? It's had some dried up gum. So now we are wheels rolling and heading over to Heathrow. This is earlier in the morning, just leaving Nottingham now on the bus. Oh, my fingers there. And you can see the time seemed to roughly be about 20 past 8 in the morning. So I knew that this was going to be a very long day. It's a 4-hour bus ride, so it's going to be a long day. After checking the time, I realised that there's only 2 hours left, and also realizing to smash that like and subscribe button. As you can see now, we are arriving in Luton. There is the control tower just there, and around this corner is the EasyJet terminal for Luton, which I think is very nice and is also unique to Luton. So now we are just going to be pulling into Luton just for parking now. We'll be waiting around there for a little bit, and I will get to do some plane spotting from the window. As you can see, there's an EasyJet A320 that had just landed. Sorry about my finger, but it's a very difficult angle. Then you can see we've got a Wizz Air and a EasyJet aircraft just there. Another EasyJet and another Wizz Air, I believe. I can just see the tail of it there. Yes, a Wizz Air right there. And we've got that annoying sticker in the bottom corner, but at least you get a view of some of the planes here. Here is another EasyJet as we were just about to leave, and now we are heading off into the British countryside with almost there actually, about 10 minutes left, I believe, until we arrived into Heathrow. As you can see, we've got the Emirates signs now as we are within the vicinity of London Heathrow, which I will be departing from, and there is an amazing A380 model, and there is the Virgin Atlantic advert as well there. But today I was going to be flying with British Airways on one of their A350s. So just now we are going parallel to the airport, passing all the car parks and going for a bit of plane spotting. You can see a massive American Airlines fleet over there, and as we just watch the departures from Heathrow. And just like that, we had been dropped off at Heathrow Terminal 5, the home of British Airways, and the starting point of my airport adventure today. We needed to get the lift up to departures. As you can see now, we are just going up to floor 5, which is where the check-in for British Airways is. As you can see now, as we head up the lift, Heathrow Terminal 5 is absolutely massive for just one of the 5 terminals. It shows you the sheer size of London Heathrow. As we can spot some of the check-in areas over there, we've got F and E, heading up to level 5. Now we're at the home of British Airways, apparently, which is what I said. As we walk into the check-in area, it is massive. It's got many sections, and today we will be checking into the economy section. As you can see here, I had to be held behind for some parental consent forms, so I had to go to a special area. As you can see now, we are getting the terminal bus shuttle service. Just afterwards, we've seen our aircraft, which was a A350. Then over there is a 777 One World livery. We'd headed over to the B gates area in looks for some food. Then realised they had 2 options, and I was not going to settle for Starbucks for food. Turns out if I want to head back to the A gates, I have to walk like the flipping back rooms. So yeah, this is going to be pretty mad. It's 8 minutes, so long. I just want to find some flipping food, man. But I've got to head all the way over here. Hold on, what's this? It's like some never-ending tunnel type shit, bro. Hold on. Hey, look at that. Oh, they got the speedy up thing. This is so sick. You guys ready for a time lapse? The hunt for the food carries on as we have to walk past all these expensive shops like Deal right there. We've got more though. There's Louis Vuitton further back. Yeah, we are just on the hunt for a cheeky little meal, and I'll see you guys when we get there. So I ended up going to Gordon Ramsay's restaurant in Heathrow Terminal 5. They had a very extensive menu of lots of different options. And there was a bit of a queue, but I was able to get through it relatively quickly. Food arrived very quickly, and I ordered the tagliatelle with wagyu, and I've got sparkling water with me. The restaurant had a good view of the Terminal 5 apron. As you can see here, we've got our Airbus A350 there. Next up, for dessert, I got myself the brownie with ice cream, which was amazing. Now we're just checking for our flight. You can see here to Toronto, it's on B34. Now that we're heading back after getting the food, we get to go on these fun little things. Make us go fast as hell. So you're pretty sick. Ready? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh, Lee. Should we gap with these people? Fast as hell. So I will see you guys when we arrive at the plane. Gate B38, 34. Now that we have arrived to the B gates, it is just a short walk to B34, where we'll be boarding a British Airways A350. Just walking over here now. There is a One World 777. Very nice special livery. So I will see you guys when we arrive at the aircraft. We are now boarding our flight on G-XWBD, a British Airways A350. We are over in economy, and I'll see you guys when we head over to the seat. It was all quick. I'm in group 4, didn't take us very long. So I'll see you guys at the seat. As you can see, we are now in our seat 50A, and we get some wired headphones, a British Airways blue blanket, which is very nice, very puffy, and then we also get an aviation themed pillow with propellers on it, which I think was a nice little touch. This was the view from our seat, which is 50A. We got a rainbow there, and we also get a great view of departures from runway 27 right. Just as they were moving some things around the aircraft, I was doing some plane spotting, and as you'll see in a second now, there is a United 777 departing from 27 right. Next up is a Saudi 777, I believe. It's a bit small, so I believe that is a Saudi 777. Let's see what's next. Next up is a British Airways A320. That is special livery, which I really like. And there's also another plane at the top cruising. Next up is another British Airways, what seems to be another 320 family aircraft, which again I can't identify to a very accurate standard, but that is just my best guess, I'd say. And next up is a British Airways 787, which you can tell by the nose. Next up is a Qatar 777, an American 777. Very nice grey, really do like the livery. Then another 320 family from British Airways. Another 320 family from British Airways. Of course, these are very common here, as this is British Airways' main hub. And what seems to be a Finnair 320 family, which I think is quite nice. Here is a little time lapse of the taxi to the runway. Hope that you enjoy. that little concert which you just got, I took in the views from my seat and watched some South Park. I think that this is flying over Bristol. I'm not too sure exactly where we are. But yeah, we had a sunset flight and there was some amazing view of the cloud coverage, as you can see down there. And it was pretty bright, but it was very worth it. Next up, we got some pretzels very soon after takeoff, which were very nice. There's some sour cream and chive, which were amazing. Then I had a look out the window and there was some aircraft over there, some very close, which I thought was quite nice as an aviation enthusiast myself. Around an hour after the snacks, we were given our meal, which consisted of a curry, some peas, a bit of bread, some water and dessert. After absolutely housing that meal, which is absolutely goated, so good. British Airways food is amazing. I carried on watching The Simpsons as we chased the sunset, and I also absolutely cooked on Angry Birds. Oh my, I'm an absolute beast. 3 stars, I'm legendary. You're Rovio, if you're looking for a sponsor, you can just sponsor me, bro. As you can see now, we're about halfway across the Atlantic, heading over to the United States of America. We're actually heading to Canada. Yeah, it's about sunset now, so it was about time to get some sleep. I can't even remember if I did. But yeah, it had a very good selection, and this was a very new infotainment block, whatever it is, TV screen. It's very new. It was all very smooth, very fluid, which I really liked, as I've flown on some of the older ones before, and it's not it. So yes, the A350s have got the best ones. And as you can see now, we are over the Gulf of St. Lawrence, heading over to Canada, and it is pitch black. Nothing but the wing lights illuminating the dark sky and the few little towns. So it's about an hour and 3/4. It was a very good flight. It wasn't terrible. It was a good length. And then this is where we got a snack before landing. About an hour before landing, we got this little pastry, this puff pastry, which was very nice. Did like it. Absolutely smacked that down my throat. No diddy. That was very nice. It's very good. And then, as you can see now, this is one of the cities. I believe it's Ontario. I am not too sure. Please, someone tell me in the comments. Canadians, don't come after me. I've got no idea what that is. Here is another big city. Again, I don't know. If someone can identify it, then I'll give you a shout out, because it's some good work. Then, as you can see now, it's only 26 minutes until we arrive into Toronto. As we started our descent into Pearson International, I took in the views from the plane, which were absolutely amazing. Toronto at night is an absolutely beautiful city. So here we are on approach now into Pearson. Not far off now until we arrive in Toronto. This is an amazing experience flying on my own at such an age. It was really good. But if you guys have enjoyed the video so far, please leave a like and subscribe, as it really does help me, as I am pushing for 20,000 subscribers, in which I will be doing a giveaway at 20,000 subscribers, which will be a gift card of the equivalent of £10 of your choice. So to enter, you just have to subscribe, and I will pick it out randomly. So yeah, that is it. It's finally landing it. It was very busy. It's a sea of just white lights down there. It was a nice approach. It was pretty smooth. Yep, just enjoy this landing.
That's classic Toronto's traffic.
Yeah, it looks very busy. I wonder how long the taxi will be to get into downtown. I was sat next to some lady. She was very nice. She told me about the area, told me about Toronto. They let me in the cockpit afterwards, which I thought was very nice, and I really appreciated it, as I'm hoping to be a pilot. So I found this very educational and had a nice chat with the staff. And just like that, after going to the cockpit, we have arrived in Toronto. This has been a very enjoyable experience, and thank you guys very much for watching. If you haven't already, please do leave a like and subscribe, as that's highly appreciated. And goodbye, everyone. See you on my next trip.